New day, new heroes. Today we are talking about the Champions League and its main headliner, Erling Haaland. Well, of course, we would also mention Cristiano Ronaldo, but not in the bright colors. Everything has its time. Friends, subscribe to the most informative football channel, to us of course. And in the comments below, write your prediction for the battle of Mbappe and Haaland. Who will be better? Now smash the video with like, because we are about to start. Haaland is the first to score 18 goals in 13 appearances in the Champions League. He has 25 goals in 24 games this season. Ronaldo had only one shot in the match against Porto. Cristiano, is that you? Juventus lost confidence after an early goal. We let Porto play the way they wanted, admitted Pirlo. Chiellini suffered a calf injury in the first half of Juve vs Porto game. You can't get rid of me. I'll decide when to leave. I enjoy being in the elite, said Luis Suarez. Pavard has a coronavirus, possibly from Miller. The defender will miss the match between Bayern and Lazio. Atletico has conceded the goals in 6 consecutive La Liga games for the first time under Simeone. This is the 348th match for a coach at the club. PSG is ready to pay Atletico 70 million euros for Llorente. Footballer's compensation is 120 million euros. Tuchel wants to see Zule at Chelsea. Given the transfer of Upamecano, Zule will face serious competition and therefore may accept Chelsea's offer. Spain is losing its dominance in Europe. But I believe in our football. I wanted Barca to win, said Unai Emery. Henry can lead Bournemouth. The club is 6th in the championship. Thierry is currently the head coach of Montreal Impact. UEFA Youth League was cancelled due to coronavirus. Pogba won't play in February. Cavani and Van de Beek didn't take part in the game against Sociedad due to muscle injuries. Lazio is accused of violating COVID-19 protocols by notifying local authorities of positive team tests and following instructions. The club may be awarded with technical defeats in the games against Juventus and Torino. Agnelli and Nedved are in contact with Zidane. The Frenchman believes that he will lead Juventus sooner or later. Çalhanoğlu wants to receive 5.5 million euros in Milan, but he also agrees for 5 million. The club offers 4 million. Gareth Bale is towards the end of his career, said the footballer's agent Jonathan Barnett. Rashford is included in Time's list of 100 most influential people of the future for his charitable work. Kylian Mbappe is the future owner of the Ballon d'Or for many years, says Predrag Mijatovic. Manchester United and Atletico are interested in Eintracht forward Andre Silva. Messi has scored all 4 of his goals from the penalty spot this season of the Champions League. Victory over Barcelona? Don't be too cocky. PSG are waiting for the second leg, said PSG coach Mauricio Pochettino. Mbappe has 4 shots on target in the Barca vs PSG game. The entire home team has the same amount. A number of interesting matches took place yesterday. All the recent results are in front of you. Alright, now it's time for us to dive into the review of the main events of the release. Manchester City has again revealed who's the main contender for the Premier League title. There was an important away victory over Everton, 1-3. In the 32nd minute, Foden opened the scoreline. 5 minutes later, Richarlison equalized. But in the second half, Guardiola's team tipped the scales in their favor. Mahrez and Bernardo finished off Ancelotti's team. Man City is already 10 points ahead of its closest pursuers. And moreover, Kevin De Bruyne returned to duty after his injury. Great news for Manchester City. And by the way, it was Guardiola's 17th win in a row. These guys are on fire. Atletico Madrid has lost points for the second time in its last 3 La Liga matches. After a misfire in the match with Celta and a strained victory over Granada, Diego Simeone's team was unable to cope with Levante. 1-1. The guests responded to Barty's goal with another goal from Llorente. For Marcus, this is already the 8th goal in the championship. After this match, Atletico is ahead of Real by 6 points and Barcelona by 9 points. Is the intrigue in the fight for the championship alive? Now we are to focus on Kylian Mbappe. According to Le Parisien, PSG really wants to keep the striker in the team, and that is why they have an impressive price tag on the player. everyone will be offered to buy Mbappe for 200 million euros. It is unlikely that someone will spend so much during the coronavirus pandemic, and therefore Kylian will probably sign a new contract with the Parisians. Maurizio Pochettino spoke about Mbappe's pre-match promise. Mbappe was confident in himself in training. He asked me, "How many times have you won at the Camp Nou?" I answered, "Only once, with Espanyol." And he told me, "Today you will win for the second time." Immediately after the match, when we crossed paths, he said, "I told you that you will win here for the second time," said Pochettino with a smile on his face. And now about something more spicy. In the match against Barca, Mbappe had a conflict with Jordi Alba. It all started in the first half, when Dest apologized to Mbappe for a tough play in one of the game episodes. The Frenchman answered him in Spanish, "Don't touch me." Alba stepped in and said, "Look at this wider, he asked your forgiveness." Mbappe answered him, "I'll kill you on the street." The Barcelona defender said nothing. Piqué intervened in the talk and asked, "Who are you going to kill?" The Frenchman repeated, looking at Alba, "I'll kill you on the street." Now let's talk about yesterday's Champions League matches. Haaland overshadowed Ronaldo, but actually it was not difficult for the Norwegian. Cristiano simply failed the match against Porto. Only one shot and a few frankly unsuccessful actions that amused the entire football internet. What can we say? It was not Ronaldo's day. CR7 is preparing for the second leg. Real Madrid fans should definitely see this meeting. We are showing it here and returning to the match. Porto had a decent performance. The Conceição team shocked Juventus at the beginning of each half. First at the 63rd second from the start of the match, and then 19 seconds after the break. Federico Chiesa tried to cheer up the old lady in the 82nd minute, giving hope for the second leg. At the last minute, in the penalty area of Porto, there was a controversial episode with the fall of Cristiano Ronaldo, but the Spanish referee Del Cerro didn't dare to assign a penalty. Friends, what would you do in his place? Would you appoint that penalty? Pepe's reaction to this episode is priceless. He just lifted his friend off the lawn. Erling Haaland was the main headliner of the evening. Prior to this match, Sevilla didn't concede in 7 matches in a row, and then the impudent Haaland arrived. The forward slotted a brace and delivered an assist, so the game was done. It is worth noting that Sevilla looked preferable in terms of the game, but the Haaland factor played a decisive role. 2-3 home defeat, which leaves minimal chances for a comeback in the second leg. After the match, Erling was in a wonderful mood. It was great to score. I liked the Champions League. And when I saw Mbappe score a hat-trick yesterday, I got free motivation. So thanks to him. It was a nice evening. He scored some nice goals and I got a free boost from him. So it was nice. Real Madrid wants me? It is always nice when someone wants you, said Erling. The battle between Messi and Ronaldo is in the past. A new clash awaits us. Haaland versus Mbappe. By the way, after the match, Erling was asked, "Who is better, you or Mbappe?" The Norwegian replied with such a gesture. As reported on the atmosphere in the Barcelona dressing room, after 1-4 from PSG, Ronald Koeman found a deep silence. The coach told the players the following: "Yes, now we are fucked, but we have to get back on our feet." The reaction of the players is not reported. According to the Spanish media, the veterans of the team in person of Messi, Piqué, Busquets and Alba don't believe in the comeback and think that such misfires were caused by the ex-management of the club led by Bartomeu. And finally, Neymar's reaction to Mbappe's third goal in the match with Barcelona, after which the fans of the blaugranas are unlikely to ever find the strength to forgive the Brazilian. No respect for the former club, only PSG. Now there can be no question of any return to Camp Nou. Friends, follow the top football and watch their newest release. The video is in front of you. It was Football News. Love football, have a nice one, and see you in a bit.